Hey guys, Footy Manager TV here. Welcome to episode number 11 of my Lower League Management playthrough, Football Manager 2016 with FC United. So today we've got a couple of important games. League is going to be a big focus now for us. We're out of the FA Cup. Of course, we were never expected to go far in the FA Cup. We're always going to face better teams at some point. And we've got the FA Trophy in maybe about a month or so. So we do have league games to focus on at least until then. And yeah, up until the FA Trophy, just so you guys know, I showed you before, but you can see that's about 5 more games. 5 more games in the league. And we're going to get a gauge of where we're going to finish this season. If I'm not going to be winning a few games in a row to at least challenge for top 5 so we can play in the playoffs, maybe then I will play off camera. As sometimes people request. But early season games, I feel, is important to show you guys and, showcase my reactions and everything like that, as that's what you guys, most of you guys anyway, like from my videos. Like when people say that was a very entertaining video, that's what I'm here to do. Not to worry if I'm going to get to the Premier League or not, especially considering how early it is in Football Manager 2016. Just got released pretty much. So, yeah, it's all about for you guys getting enjoyment from my videos for the most part. But just to let you guys know that, like if we're maybe 20 games into the league, something like that, or heading towards that, towards the middle of the season, and I know we're not going to get promoted or relegated, I'm sitting right in the middle, I probably will tend to play more off camera then so we can get to the next season and then obviously try and push for promotion. But anyway, we'll head into the next game. But unfortunately, after that big loss, that happens in football, after a big loss, even though it's only one really bad result, it really affects the morale quite a bit. But I'm going to try and play that, or play past it more so, and just get into the next game. We're going to have to play Sean Cook right midfield as well, because unfortunately Craig Linfield picked up an injury in only 9 to 12 days, but he's going to have to come in for now and do a job for us, because we don't really have anyone else. But yeah, looking at this morale is so bad. I just want to get into the game pretty much. Maybe we'll bring on Jerome Wright for Caminino, and that will be, I'm just thinking about fitness and everything like that. And we've got to see when is our next game as well. Yeah, away against Boston United, but I feel this at home against AFC Telford, it's a must win. We got to be winning this game considering where they are, and they've only won the one game. So we go straight into it. Like, I always hate looking at the negatives, like a loss there and a draw. You can't see a win, like the green circle and the poor morale. I want to get into this game, put in a really good performance, and get the 3 points, more importantly. So let's check out this guy. Is he a good striker? Danny Glover, he's okay, I suppose. What's he done this season? Only scored twice. Again, the kind of game this is, how about Ryan Rowe? Yeah, he's not too bad. He's got some strength. I want to be focused on attack in this game, and I feel our defensive setup is already alright. So we're going to have to change something up here. We're going to have to go passionately. And I'm going to say, go out there and show the world you've got what it takes. That's a bit extreme for this lower level. Like, yeah, the world is not going to be watching this game without a doubt. So the defender's got good reaction. So again, we'll say assertively, I have faith in you. Just to boost that up a little bit. Midfield assertively, I have faith in you. There we go. And yeah, I'll just do Greg Daniels. And he's playing. Someone actually told me he's doing well for them. And yeah, Wolfenden is not doing that great. And Greg Daniels is the main player up front. So it'd be nice if Greg Daniels can start performing like that for me. Then we have 2 guys really performing. So we'll go assertively. And there's a lot more to come from you. Yeah, judging off that, if someone said he's doing better than Wolfenden in your save. So let's go. Let's see how we can do in today's game. Hopefully, will be the 3 points for us. Has to be really against this team. Where they're at this season, right at the bottom, only winning 1 game, and I might even consider going, more for it. But I do like starting on the counter way, regardless of who we're playing against. But again, there's a lot of other factors that are involved. But here's Cook. Now Brown, he's back in, he's already got a yellow card. He already had 1 suspension, but now Cook's on the ball. Could he put across? And he does! Matty Wolfenden finds the back of the net. Early goal. 19th of the season. Great start to this game. Exactly what we were expecting. And yeah, like I said, playing on counter, but we can still show we're really good in attack. And yeah, I'm happy with that. Like I've mentioned previously, I'm really happy with the way we're playing. I'm really happy about the setup, and as we improve the player quality, we'll be able to do really well. But how about Matty Wolfenden? He's so good. Okay, Brown's going to come and cross. I really like Brown. He's a solid player. Maybe it would be nice if he would get less cards. That's the only downside right now. So Greg Daniels, Brown. Now it's Burn in midfield. Wolfenden, Cooley to Brown. See, look at this possession. This is really good. Wolfenden, Daniels, Cook. Oh, we could steal this. Matty Wolfenden. How good is he? He is better than the rest. He passes the test, so it isn't even a test. How good is he? Matty Wolfenden with his second already in this game. 24 minutes in. And I'm not sure if that was an interception or... yeah, he actually was passing it back. But either way, and that's actually Brownhill for them as well. We have a Brownhill. But again, Wolfenden, he cannot be stopped. 2 goals already. And 20 for the season, isn't it now? Boy. No one, like, he's unstoppable for this kind of team. To me, he could definitely be a play for us if we get promoted, whenever that may be. So I hope it's in, if it's not this season, I hope it's next season before he, turns 30, because he's 28 now. So, yeah, he needs to hold his ability, because his ability right now is amazing. He can't stop scoring, and we're getting the best out of him, so it's great. So I just want to check him out right now. Yeah, he 18 goals, so yeah, 20 goals for the season, like I said already, 15. That'll be in 14 starts now. It says 13, but hasn't counted this game yet. And he doesn't look absolutely amazing, but his off the ball is really good. Like 14 for a team really in these lower leagues. He can score a lot of goals. That's a really good mental attribute. 14, then 12 finishing, pretty solid as well. Any attribute that is 11 or higher would be excellent for the lower leagues. So yeah, that's what I mean. He's 28. So I don't want to wait too long before getting the first promotion. So he's a guy right now who I could say help us even get promoted to League 2 with the goals he's banging in. So yeah, I don't want to get too ahead of myself though, but come on, improve the morale after that. That was an amazing performance. I'm very happy. Now let's push on into the second half. Just continue the way we're playing. I have no problems with it at all. We've taken our opportunities. Okay, it's another corner for them. It's Glover. No! See, they do score that goal. Oh, Kyman Anderson. Is he alright? He scored 10 goals this season. He seems to have average attributes, nothing special. On load from Shrewsbury. Yeah, that makes me second think. Like, I feel in a lot of games, and I feel things are going pretty well, or if things are going okay, like against a better team, if we're holding on to a draw, and then they just come up with a goal from a corner. And then, yeah, it changes up the game a little bit. Like, we were cruising at 2-0, but this definitely, changes up. We may have to make a little bit of a change. We'll see who's not performing at their best. Tom Brown on a yellow and low rating. I think we got to be a bit careful then. Bring on the experience of David Birch. Anyone else? Greg Daniels not having the best of games. Maybe Mulrooney Skinner to come on. I know, Mulrooney Skinner, he needs to... lower condition, well, it's still 86. It's like better than the rest of the team starting, or players in the team starting, I should say. But we really need to take our opportunities. That's what I mean, really. We need to take our opportunities here. Burn. Yes! Wolfenden again! Could he get a hat-trick? Wolfenden! Oh! Whoa! That would have been his hat-trick, and he just missed it so close. Surely my money would have been on him to score. Let's go. Because this is like one of the few games where we probably would be expecting, or where I really would be expecting my team to win against a team that's really low in the table in relegation zone, and it's home for us. Nothing else can be accepted but 3 points if we want some chance of still getting promoted. See, we're around 13th right now with 3 points. But then that means we still have to push on and continue to get wins if we are going to take it to the next level this season. Callum Byrne has had a great game, kind of controlling the midfield, so I don't know if I want to lose that. Even though we got Cameron Murray, who hasn't done terrible for me by any stretch of the imagination, the defenders have got really low ratings. Maybe we don't have someone to come on. That's the problem right now. We can, like Brownhill. It's a hard decision. I'll just take off Callum Byrne. He's like the lowest. We got to keep him fit. We'll bring on Cameron Murray. You can't doubt his performances for us. Probably been one of the more consistent players for us so far this season. And considering at his age, only 20, he's another that could... Yeah, we've already got a batch of those players. It's good to have that with, just expectations to get out of the relegation zone or, steer clear of it. to have players that could help us get promoted in the future to League 2. I'm already thinking League 2 promotion. Haven't even got Vanarama conference promotion yet. I've got these players in the team that I can see only getting better. Can we do it again? Finish it here, maybe Murray. I'm not sure if he was thinking he could score from there. And here, right now, we're going to see what happens. Oh, yes, you make the interception. Thank God for that. And Wolfenden, get your hat-trick, son. Get your hat-trick, son, Wolfenden. Oh, my God. That was the last kind of play of the day. It was all up to him. The story of the game's over. We've got the 3 points. It was just up to him kind of for his own little story for the game. He couldn't quite, be up to it to score the hat-trick. Or maybe one more opportunity. Mulrooney Skinner now. We're just keeping possession, and I think, this is going to be it. We give it away in midfield, and it shall be. I don't think there will be a late chance, especially just pass it back to the goalkeeper right there, to Montgomery, and he clears it, and that is the needed 3 points. So I feel now definitely, come on, morale boost. We just got to win. Not just Wolfenden, who scored the goals. I'm going to say passionately, a nice victory. Boost the morale. Come on after that win. I want to see it increase a bit more, because next game is going to be more of a challenging one. It's going to be more challenging against Boston United, because they're really high in the table, but they just had a loss themselves. So you see the team that's 10th, now 10th, so they would have been a bit lower, beat them. So it's still possible. See, we won 19 points, we still look at 5th, 23 points. So that 4 points is able, it's not too far away. But of course, there is a lot of teams in between. But if we go on a run now, it's definitely not out of the realistic kind of expectations for us to reach that if we get some wins going. That's what we need. That's what we need now. Consistent wins. It's not going to be easy, but we got to do it. We got a good scorer in Wolfenden. 20 goals already this season. That's ridiculous. So guys, here we're going to go in with a team meeting because the morale is still really poor, and I thought we would have a bit better morale for being 13th in the league when we're expected just to avoid relegation. That's a bit weird for me. But either way, I won't complain about it too much. And we'll say assertively, we've been doing okay lately, but I know we can do a lot better. Let's kick on and give the fans something to shout about. There we go. Tom Brown is like Footy Manager TV is right. Let's keep things going in the right direction, which is up at the minute after that victory. So I'll go passionately. That's the sort of reaction or overall reaction I was after. I'm really pleased with those of you who do agree with me. It's 25 players, so basically the whole team, and improving. That's something you need sometimes. And out of nowhere, basically every single player apart from Mulrooney Skinner, maybe just because he's on loan. I don't know if that's it exactly. But then Tom Greaves is gone up to okay, even though he's going to want to leave anyway. So I may even think about releasing him because we've got a decent overall balance still. So I don't know. We just need that negative influence at our club. I don't know what you guys think about him. He's unhappy being offered contract termination, even though he wants to leave. He wants to leave, but he doesn't want his contract terminated. So that just confuses itself to me. But either way, hopefully these kind of things sort itself out with time. So we'll see what happens as we just play through this season. So guys, time to move into the next game now. Boston United, they've been a pretty good team this season. They've got a strong goal difference, best in the league actually. So they've had some good games without a doubt. It'll be a huge achievement to get at least a point from this game away from home, just to avoid losing. And look at this. We're on 19 points. Somehow, can we get a win? Can we get a win here? Consistent and consecutive wins, that's what we need. So look, 1 point away from 9th to take that position. A win here, it's what we need, but it's really hard to win consecutive games with the team we have compared to other teams in the league. But good news is, after that little bit of a team meeting, we have good morale now, but I don't want it to be destroyed after that, because obviously you can't do team meetings every week, because then they'll think, well, you can't even do it. It's like, it's been too soon, whatever the message shows up. But anyway, Matty Wolfenden on superb morale. Just as I'm running out of words to describe his performances, because I've already described. He's been fantastic. He's been amazing. No one can stop him. It's out of words. Like you just got to look and marvel at him. It's really, you don't even need to talk about him anymore. You just got to be impressed with what he's doing at the minute. And even look now, Tom Greaves, who's listed and wants to leave, he still got decent morale. It's fairly good. So, yeah, that team meeting was so important, and it was really good. But also I'm thinking maybe Davy Carnell might need to come back in. Don't forget those high attributes, 14 reflexes, 14 handling. For whatever reason, has low current ability. You compare to Alex Baird, a bit higher, but he's Australian, so I'm giving him the chances, but he hasn't been amazing. So I don't want him to be too complacent. That could be affecting his performances as well. Thinking, I'm Australian like the manager, I'm going to play every single game. That's probably not his thought process. But we'll change it up, bring a bit more experience in against a team that's doing really well, but they're coming off a loss, so morale might be a little bit down. And we'll go into the game. You can see match training focus there is defending on set pieces. So if sometimes I don't mention what I've been working on during the week, you can see it there as a little guidance. So that's really good. So we're going to this game. Interesting formation, a 4-3-3. I'll be honest, in the most of the time, like in the past, 4-3-3 doesn't do so well in lower leagues, or you don't see teams use it so much. But we'll see. Dale Southwell looks like a good player, only 22, striker. But again, when we look at players from other teams, they have similar strikers to him. I think he's defendable. Like, he's only got 2 goals from 8 starts in the league. He's not that amazing, but he's got a bit of pace. So we're just going to tight mark and show onto weaker foot. If we defend well, I don't think he'll score a goal. So Kane Felix is a young player with a lot of pace. Finishing only 5, so probably won't be a danger of scoring, but he's got a lot of pace, so we're going to focus on specifically, again, tight marking, closing down, and we might as well do show onto weaker foot as well. Then Jack Friend, only 18 years of age. He's on loan from Peterborough. I might get a scout report on him. We already got him scouted kind of, but knowledge level is 0%, so we get a report on him. Now, he looks like a good player, like for 18. So, we'll scout him, and he's playing out on the right there, but I'm not sure if he's such a danger, so we won't, really specifically do anything right now, and we'll leave it We'll leave it there for now, and we'll go to team talk. I usually just like to do it for the attacking players, like the wingers or strikers, as they need to be focused on the most defensively. So now we're going to... Well, what are we going to do? I'm going to go passionately and say, I want to do that one where it says, like, we're underdogs. We'll say calmly, we're huge, or can we say that assertively? Yeah, assertively. We're huge underdogs, so there's no pressure on you to succeed. Go out there and show everyone what you've got. I think that could go well. Yep, not too bad. And then we'll go passionately, there's a lot more to come from you. Okay, not amazing. Maybe say calmly, a lot more to come from you. Okay, a bit better reaction there. And then with the strikers, again, calmly, a lot more to come from you. And good reactions. How about Mulrooney Skinner? Relaxed and motivated. And Wolfenden, superb morale, good reaction, looking happy. Maybe he can score another goal. There's probably a good chance he will. But we may not have too many chances against his big team here today. That was a wasted chance early. Even though it was early in the game, that was a good opportunity, being in that position there. If the pass was better, you don't know what could have happened. I hope we can really... I just want to... I don't know, like we're feeling already they're easily the better team. And sometimes, not much you can do. I just got to hope we can hold out. Like, look at that possession early. We're trying to get it back a little bit. We got one shot on target. Another opportunity here. It's probably going to be for them unless we can intercept and counter. It's Garner. What does he Garner do? He plays it to Mills. He whips it in. Oh, we're very lucky there. But if they scored, it probably would be getting lucky. Because, just across if it ended up in a goal. But, you see there, Kane Felix offside. So, if we can somehow just end this game with a point. If we can just, somehow work out a point out of this game. That would be an excellent result. And again, morale boosting. But on counter, maybe we could sneak a goal. So we are playing this half well. And then I'll just go assertively and encourage. Again, just additionally try and boost the morale. See, what's the reason for morale dropping during a game? Like, Sean Cook and Mulrooney Skinner. Like, I feel we're doing well not to having conceded already. I know, maybe I focus a lot on morale. But morale, when you have high morale, like superb, very good, even if it's fairly good, like all green ones, it gives you a chance. See, we're dropping now because other teams are kind of taking the lead in some or just drawing. I don't want to drop too far down because, like I said, maybe earlier in the video at the start, maybe, at some point I'll just have to play the rest of the season off camera because it will just be a mid-table season, which would be very successful considering our expectations and what the media thinks. But again, we'll go assertively. We can still come out of this match with a win today. There we go, motivating them. And I think I'll say calmly and just say, I was impressed with your solid defending. Yep, because we didn't concede. But then what would you say for the midfielders? Because I'm not sure, because we haven't controlled the midfield. A lot more to come from you. Okay, great reactions there. And then for the strikers, we'll go passionately. There's a lot more to come from you. There we go. I'm pretty happy with those reactions, especially the ones at the defense, like looking extremely delighted. Because I am happy with our performance at the back. We haven't conceded, and they haven't had too many clear chances. They've had a couple of chances here and there, but only one on target. So you see from that the defense is doing their jobs. But yeah, Mulrooney again, maybe coming back from his injury, he isn't quite up to it because he was actually doing really, really well. Maybe we have to make a change though. I still want to be looking for something. You know what I mean? I don't want to be looking for a goal somehow. I don't want just to end like this. Greg Daniels maybe to come on. He's that flair kind of player. I want to analyze his attributes again. Look, he's got 8 dribbling, okay, but 13 technique and 17 flair and some decent mentals as well for a 22-year-old. He's got that potential ability. And what else? Yeah, balance 14. He's got those nice attributes. He's got some nice attributes, I'll say. Tom Brown, yellow card, but he's having a good game. Maybe Caminino. Could he come up with something special in this game today? We'll take off Jerome Wright. Doesn't seem to be doing too much. So we'll make those couple of changes. The problem for us, we don't have too many right wingers, even though David Birch could deputise there, but he's not natural, at least as a winger. Maybe put him defensive winger. Yeah, that will be okay, I suppose. But yeah, we got Cook, and then we've got the injured... Who is it again? We've got... Sorry, sometimes I forget players' names because I don't know about them as much. Yeah, Craig Linfield. Forgot about him for a second because he hasn't played a game in this episode. But anyway, yeah, like I said, we have those two guys. And when you have one injured, that's a problem when you only have 2 in one position. But as I said, David Birch could play there, say midfield, right. But yeah, not as a attacking winger, getting forward, getting crosses in with pace. He doesn't really have that. So hopefully get some good reactions there, especially from Greg Daniels. He's a young guy. Well, you say young guy, he's 22. I say young because I'm 24. Just for those of you guys that don't know, I still like to think I'm pretty young. I feel young anyway. That's probably the most important thing. But yeah, still think that's fairly young in terms. But you think about it in terms of football, that's when you got to start becoming a first team player. Chris Lynch is having a good game. Ooh, I gotta be careful with this. We'll go passionately and we'll say get creative. Try and create something here. We'll see if that affects something. Maybe we'll push. I want to save the sub. Maybe a final sub. We'll go for now. Yep, we'll go for now actually. Go advanced tactics. Callum Byrne, Cameron Murray, 58. Cool, 58%. Like, there's so many guys on low condition. We'll bring on Cameron Murray for Callum Byrne, who's the good passer in the team with the high passing, high vision. Maybe he could play through a ball. And I'm not going to change things. And look at that. Felt encouraged by the positive feedback. Or the continued positive feedback. Because I'm continually giving him the feedback that's positive. So, yeah, those continued talks, giving them confidence, it works. It builds up. So, okay, there's a chance here. Like, I'd take this no more highlights and take a draw instead of them almost score. Are you serious? Didn't I have defenders there? Didn't I have defenders there? In Southwell, yeah, he saved that. Are you serious? Is that for real? See, those little things, like, that's going to be the difference. Like, to give us confidence going for promotion. Like, now I'm kind of realizing it may just be that mid-table season. But that shouldn't have happened. This should have been a point. That just aids in a... Okay, I won't talk about the gameplay, as Football Manager's not about that. But because, yeah, it's not as good as it probably should be with the games these days. That was a mistake. This should have been a draw. That was just an error in the match engine, in my view, or really, really crap defending. Either way, like, how could they do that? How could they stuff it up? There was 3 players there, like the defenders and the goalkeeper. I'm just really frustrated with conceding that. That goal shouldn't have happened. It was our defenders just stuffing up, but yeah, it looked like just like a fault in the gameplay. A lot of people will see that, oh, he's just complaining. But no, like, that's just so frustrating. This is just my live reactions to it, so that's all I can say. But I said that even though we lost, got good reactions, but I'm still disappointed. We should have held on for a point, but a late goal like that, whatever you think it is, it's either crap defending, the gameplay, like the match engine, not being up to scratch, or scripting. One of those three options. I'm not saying it's one of those. Maybe in my head I know what I think it is, but it's either one of those three or a mix of them. So guys, now we drop down to 17th, and after that win in the first game, yeah, it's a bit disappointing, and right now we're still only 3 points away from the relegation zone, that 20th, so I'm going to keep recording episodes and not playing off camera until I've got a breather, because we haven't, like I talked about, maybe it's going to be a mid-table season, we haven't secured that as of yet. It's still a battle to get out of this zone. But being realistic, unless we, I don't know, like I always say that to keep the hope. Like next 2 games are at home. Nuneaton, who are 3rd though, then Gainsborough, who are 15th. They're home games. Maybe if they can be 2 wins, but probably going to be 1 win again. And look at this. No way. That's not supposed to happen, is it? Again, another thing, but I won't talk about what I think about certain errors in the game. None at league games. Home and away. That doesn't happen in real life. If you think about like Premier League, like teams play each other like in the first half of the season, and then in the second half of the season, sorry, I'm just getting hyped up here. Like they're within 3 games of each other. You play Nuneaton in the league, then Gainsborough, then Nuneaton again. Before it's even like there's going to be teams we haven't played against yet before playing them twice. So, yeah, I don't know what to say about that, but I'm just going to leave it here. At least, like, if we maintain this ratio, 1 win, 1 loss, 1 win, 1 loss, we'll be safe this season. But then I still got to look, how do we get to the next level? How do we go for promotion? Do we wait for regions to come through? Hope for good regions from ourselves and maybe scout them. In the past, I've been good at scouting regions at a lower league level. So anyway, leave your thoughts. Of course, yeah, very disappointed to concede late against Boston United, but you know my thoughts on that kind of really late goal. Should have been at least a point. And with that point, look at the difference. We would have had 20 points and we would have at least beat 14. So yeah, it would have been a little bit higher, seemed more lower mid-table opposed to, just outside of the relegation zone. But either way, hope you guys enjoyed the episode nonetheless, and I'll see you guys next time.